There's a truck driver shortage all across Europe, and this truck driver shortage won't be solved by quick fix visas. And here are three ways forward. This is on The Conversation by Temiyado Akinroya, Senior Lecturer, Procurement Supply Chain Management, Liverpool John Moores University. The current shortage, he says, of heavy goods vehicles, HGVs. These drivers in the UK is hitting consumers hard, leading to distribution problems in food, fuel, and groceries. Long queues have been seen at petrol stations across the UK, and service stations are rationing fuel for consumers. We know that they're trying to, the drivers and people trying to get to wherever they're going are filling up the cars because of the fact that the fuel is so expensive and also rationed. The supply chain problem has also triggered empty shelves in some major supermarkets, you can imagine. With a shortfall of over 100,000 HGV drivers, logistic operations are struggling to meet supermarket demand and facing increased costs for hiring additional truck drivers to reduce delays. Meanwhile, Morrisons, the UK's fourth largest supermarket chain, has already warned that a shortage of drivers will increase prices. While many people are quick to blame the UK's exit from the EU, there are numbers of contributing factors such as tax charges to truck drivers, drivers approaching retirement, training delayed by COVID-19, and increased competition for drivers from haulage companies are all contributing to this. In response, some logistic providers are offering sign-on bonuses of about £2,000, about $3,000, to attract new drivers. The government has also planned to issue 10,500 temporary visas to foreign HGV drivers, in other words, from various places of the European Union. However, this is a short-term fix and can only lead to minimal improvements until Christmas, they think. Please support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. The problem with the quick fix: the proposed temporary visa scheme seems condescending by nature. It depicts foreign truck drivers as disposable workers that can be used and discarded after a short period. This is a recurring theme in UK history. About 600,000 African soldiers were recruited to fight for Britain during the Second World War, but these men were abandoned when the war was over, for example. Similarly, the UK needed people to rebuild the economy after the war, and some workers were recruited from the Caribbean. Again, these immigrants worked in critical sectors like health, public transport, and manufacturing, but were treated unfairly afterwards, denying certain legal rights to the workers and their families. The current stress and pressure that migrant workers face during visa renewal presents a systemic obstacle to relocating and living in the UK. The temporary nature of the proposed visa presents uncertainty in terms of career stability and long-term socio-economic planning, especially for their families. The big picture: to help understand the reality of the present, the UK needs to critically review its past regarding migrant worker recruitment. The government needs a more robust and sustainable solution to the national shortage of truck drivers. The government should offer long-term benefits for foreign HGV drivers and new incentives and schemes to develop skills domestically. Number 1, training grants for future HGV drivers. The UK has an aging HGV driving workforce with few young people considering a career in this sector. To build a lasting solution to the current problem, the government needs policies and programs to facilitate and incentivize HGV training for local population, especially the young. Pertemps Driving Academy, with branches in England, Scotland, and Wales, is setting the pace by offering free license acquisition training worth £5,000 to new drivers at its Worcester and Yorkshire branches, and in return, the beneficiaries are required to sign a 2-year work contract with Pertemps. The government should collaborate with driver recruitment agencies in the logistics sector to scale up this idea. Number two, enabling cross-sector job transition. Workers who have lost their jobs during the pandemic might need to consider truck driving as a new career. They may even make more money. HGV drivers earn up to £35,000 a year on average, higher than median annual earnings in the UK. The main players in the UK logistics sector should provide easier and quicker pathways for their professionals and workers in relevant sectors to transition to new jobs where there are staff shortages. For example, the Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport should develop a program to fast-track training and certification of transiting workers from the other sectors. Then three, investing in automobile vehicles, autonomous vehicles, the self-driving vehicles. Undoubtedly, technology will impact future transportation, with Abiola Oladipo, CEO of Manchester-based T. Waikiki Consulting. I'm investigating the impact of smart logistic technologies like driverless trucks on global sustainability challenges. Driverless trucks could support the UK logistics infrastructure for moving people and goods from a warehouse or distribution centre to the final delivery destination. The UK can tap into the potential of automated transport to proactively avoid future labour shortages in the logistics sector. This might not be a short-term solution, but it's where we're heading. As we currently have self-driving cars and automated railways, the government should spend more money to encourage small businesses and truck manufacturers to invest in smarter self-driving technologies that can drive the country's logistics systems more effectively. That's the third point that they wanted to make. This is on the conversation. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support.